New Year 2023. And for me, this new year 2023 means a new book. My first new book for 2023. And this is called, as you can see, Ancient Ancestors Calling, with wisdom and knowledge for today's world. And this book is all about the spirituality of our ancient ancestors. And theirs was a deep and profound spirituality. And what do we mean by spirituality? How do we define spirituality? Spirituality is living in the oneness, in the one great universal energy, of which we are all a part. We're all a part of that, not apart from. And it means living in, inhabiting, embracing, harnessing and utilising the natural cosmic energies that come to us through the cycle of the year. Francis Bacon, believed by many, including myself, to have been the real author of Shakespeare. His words were, "In order to be commanded, nature must be obeyed." His famous words. And what do those words mean? Those words very simply mean we must live within the natural cosmic energies in order for them to work for us and to enhance our lives. Otherwise, if we do not inhabit and embrace them, we will constantly struggle through life. Our ancestors, they embraced and inhabited those natural energies. Now, what's the difference in spirituality and religion? Religion's a very different thing. Religion is simply, it's man-made. It's a set of man-made rules and regulations and dogmas that mould a man into a certain construct and then punish or reward him accordingly. For our ancient ancestors, there was no punishment and no punishing and judging God. But religion, that's what religion has, a punishing and judgmental God. And the tools of religion are fear and guilt. Now, the laws that religion uses, they were very different from the laws our ancient ancestors used. Theirs were the Brehon laws. And the Brehon laws were built very firmly on the firm belief that every person understood and acknowledged that if he or she damaged any other form of life, then they had to compensate and make restitution for that. Because they believed that all was one. We are all one. If you hurt or offended anyone else, you hurt and did the damage to yourself. So the Brehon laws were a very, very different setup from the laws brought in by religion. Religion is based on crime and punishment by a judgmental, punishing God. The Brehon laws were the ways in which each person accepted responsibility for making compensation and restitution for the damage he had done. So this book is about the spirituality of our ancient ancestors. And it's mostly about the wheel of the year, the cosmic calendar, with its 8 demarcation points. And the use of that calendar was what made sense of the world around them for our ancient ancestors. Each of those 8 demarcation points bringing in its own unique energy and rhythm. Now, it's not a good idea to try and go back to inhabit a previous age or a previous generation. But we can carry forward whatever will help us on our spiritual path from previous generations. And that's what this book is about. And a lot can be explained through the front cover here, the tree of life. Now, every tree has 3 parts. It's got the roots, it's got the trunk, and it's got the branches up here with the foliage and the leaves. And that is symbolic of the 3 worlds, the lower world, the middle world, and the upper world. And this lower world here, look, these are the roots. They're hidden, they're underground, they can't be seen, but they carry all the sustenance and the nurturing up to the rest of the tree. That's the main part of the tree. They ground the tree, they hold the tree, they support the tree. And these are our ancestors. We are our ancestors. We carry their DNA. And it's only because they managed to survive war and famine that we are here today. These roots, these ancestors, feed and sustain us on our journey through life. And you hear about people coming back to where they were born, the country they were born, to find their ancestral tree, to find their roots. Here they are here, to find their ancestors. The middle world here, the trunk, that's us in our present life. Supported and held and nourished by what is coming from the lower world, from our ancestors. And the upper world here, these are the high energy levels, spirit guides, etc. And you can see it's all a circle. We're all connected. Energy is constantly flowing through all levels and dimensions, feeding and nurturing all of us. This book deals with the Wheel of the Year, with its 4 seasons, its 2 solstices, and its 2 equinoxes, all helping to make sense of the world for our ancient ancestors. It also deals with the spirit wheel, the 4 directions, north, south, east and west, because each direction brings in its own different energy. And the medicine wheel of the Native American and the tree of life. It's all about helping you to reconnect with the wisdom and knowledge of our ancient ancestors who lived within the natural changing energies of the cosmos. And if we can do that, if we can get back to a reconnection with that, we will live a much more fulfilled and happy life. Thank you for watching.